The following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
Welcome into the Sportsocracy. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. And, of course, we're in the Wicked Weed studio, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. Now, this week, we had the New Orleans Saints, the good New Orleans Saints, show up. They're on the odd week tour.
Yeah, it's an odd week.
Yeah.
Odd week, you win. Next week, bye. So, no loss.
Right. And then you'll
Good
be back to win
scheduling.
next week. Right. And then you'll be back to win in the next week.
Yeah, that's still an odd week. It's a 2-game win streak. It has happened before.
I love it when he pulls out movie references.
Very rare, but it happens from time to time.
33-22, they took care of business against the Washington football team. Jamies Winston continues to show. I mean, he had 4 touchdown passes. God bless him. But he still shows those stupid decisions of just chucking it up and hoping that somebody catches it. I mean, you look at his stats, he was 15 of 30, which is never, 50% is never good. But at least the football team was bad enough and their secondary was bad enough that it made up for some of the ills that Jameis brings with you.
Well,
Marquez Callaway finally had 2 touchdowns, so that's a bright spot.
And once Michael Thomas comes back and Callaway's the 2 and Traquan Smith's the 3 and Deontay Harris is the 4, I look at this receiving core and go, it's not that bad.
Pretty good.
That's not that bad. Mm-hmm. And you're looking at the schedule, you know, that game with the Seahawks, that doesn't look so daunting now, does it?
No.
The Falcons, at the Titans, the Eagles. There's a lot that I look at here and go, you remember that bet we made about New Orleans and Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitively New Orleans. Yeah. I boo-boo kittied that one.
You did.
A lot. Even bad Jameis cannot be Atlanta Falcons bad.
No.
So, and I'll be honest with you, after seeing Carolina and some of the just mind-boggling decisions that they make, I'm not sure the Saints don't finish second in this division.
Really?
And you know how much I love Sam Darnold and how much I like, the way this Carolina Panthers. There's just a lot that I didn't like about yesterday. Yeah. And I look at the Saints now and go, if you told me this team made the playoffs, I wouldn't tell you were drunk. I don't necessarily think they're going to.
Yeah.
But if you told me they did, now you're not, I don't need to drug test you.
Yeah. It's going to take a big turnaround for that to happen, I think.
Agreed.
But we'll just have to wait.
But they took care of business yesterday. There's absolutely nothing you can look at. They kept Terry McLaurin in check, which is a big win for Marshawn Lattimore because he had not been particularly good. And, I look at do you realize how many past defenses Marshawn Lattimore had yesterday?
No.
It's 6.
Wow.
It's 6 passes defense yesterday.
That's a lot.
And you know why? Because Terry McLaurin had 11 targets. Mm-hmm. Because they went into this game. I told you before this game, Terry McLaurin should be a play on DraftKings. I was right. Just Marshawn Lattimore had his best game in 2 years. Mm-hmm. And that's the difference in the game.
Yep. Alvin Kamara, of course, he continues to be the steady force on that offense. Scored 2 touchdowns yesterday, 1 receiving, 1 rushing. And, he had another pedestrian day with 120-plus yards total from scrimmage. I feel like when you could say that's pedestrian work, he's a pretty damn good player in the NFL.
Oh, he's fantastic.
I love it.
By the way, can we give it up for the punter, Blake Gillikin? 3 inside the 20.
Nice.
Dropped 1 late at the 1.
You've been hanging out with Pat McAfee too long.
Yeah, we're both West Virginia guys. I gotta for the brand when I can.
Oh yeah. New Orleans Saints, they're up, they're down, they're here, they're there. When Michael Thomas comes back, it's going to be a much different story. This is going to be a team to be feared going down the stretch of the season. On the other hand, the Washington football team, I don't know that anybody should fear them. Their defensive secondary sucks. Finally did see Chase Young get a sack, had a strip sack in the game, but they're still not very good. Antonio Gibson gets what he can, two rushing touchdowns yesterday.
I mean, what positive do you want me to say?
Right.
Terry McLaurin's fantastic, and he makes chicken salad out of chicken shit with his quarterback, which is what Taylor Heinicke is. That's exactly what he is, chicken shit.
Yep.
He's not a good NFL quarterback. And I tried to tell you before this season, you're putting a lot of stock into 2 mediocre quarterbacks. Do I think Ryan Fitzpatrick's better than this? Yes, I do.
Yes.
When he comes back, do I think this team improves? Yeah, but here's the thing. Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't play linebacker. Ryan Fitzpatrick doesn't call this defense and get it in position, and none of that's going to change.
Nope.
None of that's going to change. And I look at Jamin Davis and go, you know what? You're exactly what I told you you were. You're a mediocre linebacker that's out of position. You're very raw. You're very athletic, but everybody in the NFL is athletic.
Right.
So that's just not enough. And now Cole Holcomb is out producing him. I understand why they were in on Jalen Smith, because I think that would have helped. I don't think it would have fixed the problem, but I think it would have helped. And I just look at the secondary and go, the safety combination's not working. With Cameron Curl and Landon Collins, it's not working. You're not even good against the run. I mean, you're better against the run than you are the pass. But that's not really saying much. I mean, teams are eating them alive. And if you had told me before this year, I would say probably the most mind-boggling stat that I have so far on this young season is that the Washington football team is the 6th worst total defense in the NFL. Because I look at all this talent and go, that doesn't make any sense. And I put it right at the feet of Jack Del Rio, and I put it right at the feet of Ron Rivera. Because you did this. I tried my damnedest to tell you with Jamin Davis. Oh, he's so athletic. Yeah, there's a lot of linebackers that are athletic. Denzel Perryman is really athletic. Is that the guy that you want to be the centerpiece of your defense? Yeah, I didn't think so. And there's a lot of there's just a lot of that.
And the defense is so bad that it puts them in bad game scripts where they have to throw the ball with Taylor Heinicke 41 times. I don't ever want to see that.
This is a team that needed to be able to go 20, 22 touches for Antonio Gibson, 10 touches for Jared Patterson, a smattering of touches for J.D. McKissick. That's how this offense needs to go, because then it flows right into the defense. Well, the problem is the defense is not good enough to allow you to do that. And so you wind up just exactly like you said, in negative game script, and you're asking Taylor Heinicke to do entirely too much because he's not good. This is a guy that every team in the NFL has had a chance at 2 times, and they all went, The only one that's been drunk on him is Ron Rivera. And you know who else he was drunk on? Kyle. Hi, bye, Kyle.
Well,
I mean, he's Kyle Allen 2.0. And before anybody says it, stop with the Cam Newton bullshit. That's not going to fix anything. If anything, it makes it worse.
football team falls to 2-3. Saints up to 3-2 now. Saints win 33-22. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. We are always in the Wicked Weed studio. Join us live every weekday morning at 10 a.m. Hit that subscribe button so you see all of our team-by-team content as it comes out through the 2021 season. We'll see you next time.